welcome back to the JMA Podcast. We are back this week live at 6 p.m., a little late. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We have a special guest, Max Reith, a Muay Thai fighter out of the Capital District with Sukti Muay Thai. If you are new to the podcast, we are JMA Athletics, and this is the JMA Podcast. I am your host, John Murray. Before we jump into news, updates, and upcoming events, let's welcome our co-host to the floor, Jeremy Fairhurst. My man, Jeremy, thank you for being here.
Yes, sir.
We are unfortunately a little short-handed this evening. We are missing our good friend, Dalton, our producer. So I will be juggling hosting and as well as producing today, guys. So I apologize in advance for any errors, edits, and mistakes I make in advance. Jeremy, how you been, my man?
Doing all right. Excited to be back to actually doing podcasts and everything, getting back into the swing of things. Super excited for this week, too. You know, UFC being back. Us actually getting to see how this whole Paramount thing is working and all that. I'm pretty pumped with everything, though.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's definitely been a big week. We got a few updates coming up. Let's see. I do know that UFC Paramount deal did go through a 7-year, $7.7 billion deal with Paramount Plus. Started in the beginning of 2016, bringing marquee events to streaming and potentially changing the PvP model. That's a big thing. Hopefully bringing down some of the costs for people's bills. I know that's been a big complaint of people for years, is that the PvP for for UFC events is way too high. I don't know if you feel that same sentiment or not.
Yeah, no, I be honest, I was the guy to go to the local sports bar or get together with friends, because trying to pay that much money for a pay-per-view every month gets ridiculous quick. So it'll really be interesting to see how getting rid of the pay-per-view model affects clientele in general. Are we going to see less streaming and more people that are actually willing to go ahead and buy a Paramount membership for the other benefits involved? And actually, we might see more money in the fighters' pockets, but I don't know about that. It's Dana White, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, that's always that's a big thing. I think fighters are underpaid in the whole thing, which actually brings us to the next thing. Conor McGregor is announcing that he believes his contract is void due to the new Paramount deal. He's alleging that since his contract is based on pay-per-view sales, that his contract is now null and void. So he's alleging that they're going to enter renegotiations in February. I don't know how that's going to work, though, because he's still got his suspension up until March. They might just cut him. He hasn't fought since like 20.
Is he suspended or is he just on BS? I don't think he's been suspended for a minute.
Yeah, he's been suspended on. He missed his drug testing.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. I forgot, dude. I forgot he was even still on. He was still dealing with all that. Okay. Well, then yeah, it'll be interesting. That'll be interesting.
And then that brings us to our last thing on the news segment. We have UFC 324 coming up this weekend, January 25th. The card has been shaken up a bit, with Kayla Harrison out due to a neck injury, making the O'Malley versus Yadong bout the new co-main event. Gaethje versus Pimblett remains the main event. That's going to be a big one to look forward to. And then as well, we do have our upcoming segment before we bring on our special guest. So let's get that ball rolling. We have this weekend UFC 324, Gaethje versus Pimblett. That's going to be this Saturday. And obviously watch that on Paramount Plus, 6 p.m. Looks like, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then following, we have Hammer Challenge Series in Hazlitt, New Jersey on January 30th. You guys can watch those by subscribing to Hammer Challenge Series. Then the following day, we have Cage Wars MMA coming to Albany, New York at the Washington Armory, January 31st. And then finally, we have Future of Fighting. Tickets just went on sale for their March 14th event. Is that in Louisville, Kentucky?
Yep.
All right. All right, guys. Well, with before I jump into this, mention JMA store. We have the VIP section, guys. Subscribers get 10% discount code. Use it on supplements. You can use it on our hoodies. We have
Yeah,
hats.
yeah. I just realized something. Okay, I've been seeing this post going around talking about legalized senzu beans. Okay, I've seen this on Facebook a few times in the last couple of days. We have senzu recovery. We have it in the store. It is legal. We would not sell it if it wasn't. Okay, so go to the JMA store. Go get you some senzu recovery. Okay, go get you some of that Y isolate. And why? Jesus. Okay, if I can say it right, so you guys know I know what I'm talking about. Go get you some of that. Go get some muscles on you. Okay, and then you can be out there doing Kamehamehas and all that shit. So there
All
you go.
right, all right, guys. Without further ado, let's welcome Maximum Reef to the stage. Max, my man, how have you been? Thank you for being patient with us.
I've been good. How are you guys doing? Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, we are blessed. It's been a crazy start to the year, but I mean, like, you can't complain too much.
Yeah.
Tony, you've been a longtime fan of ours. You've been I know for a fact you've been a subscriber to the website for a couple of years now. And that really means a lot to me. So that's why I want to give you a huge shout out for that. Like that kind of support means a lot. So I'm really happy to have you here right now. We've been watching your career in elite fighting since day one. I think like you had your debut with elite fighting. I'm pretty sure.
hmm
We watched the. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the story, just for the fans?
Bro,
About my sorry, I think my computer lagged a little bit. I don't think I got the full question.
yeah, you froze. It wasn't you, Max. It was John D. You froze a little bit. All we heard was tell us the story.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just said we seen the rise and the fall. Just tell us the story from your perspective. Tell us about this journey to or not MMA to Muay Thai, kickboxing. What led you to combat sports? Did you always see yourself here? Like where? Who is Max? How did we get here?
Honestly, it's a little bit of a crazy story, honestly. I never thought that I would be in this position. I never thought I would get in the cage and fight somebody, period, anywhere. But a couple years ago, my mom and I went on a trip to Thailand just for sightseeing and the culture and stuff like that. And one night we were having dinner, and a guy came past and dropped a fight poster on our table and just disappeared. And I mean, who doesn't like to watch a good fight? So I'm like, let's go. And my mom does not like fighting at all. And a couple of the family friends we were with were like, we'll go with you. So we went. I saw a couple of 7-year-olds that looked like they could wipe the floor with me. And I was like, I think I could try this. And I got really lucky with having Sukati right by where I live. And that was the first gym I went to. I've been there ever since. And I just put my nose to the grindstone and started working. And Jeremy Hunt, my coach, told me, he's like, we got to fight for you. And I took it. And now we're here. Just haven't stopped since.
What was that first fight experience like for you?
Oh my God. I was so scared. I was like, if you can watch the footage back, you should see me during my walkout. My eyes are wide. I was shitting bricks. I was so scared to even get in there. It didn't feel real. Even after the fact, I was like, I can't believe that just happened, but now I could call myself a Muay Thai fighter. I didn't get the win, but now I can call myself a fighter. So I thought that was pretty cool.
What do you think was the hardest part of that fight?
it was the nerves, and I did not work as hard as I should have for that first fight. I even when I was going to the gym somewhat regularly, I would get nervous just to go to the gym. Like when I first started, I was definitely the quiet guy. I wasn't really interacting with a lot of my teammates at the time. But after that first fight, I feel like I got some respect from my teammates, and now those are my guys. I mean, we talk almost every day. I love those guys over there.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Christian Alvarez and hold on, Terrence Kite is with you as well, right? Over there.
Yeah. Those are some of my guys.
And you guys, yeah, Terrence is with us. He did the interviews at Elite Fighting at the last event.
Okay, I was like, hold up, wait a second. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, hold up, I know that name. Okay, my bad.
He's an associated with us, not like an actual employee of JMA. But no, what was your I'm trying to think of how to articulate it. What is your biggest driver that keeps you going back to the cage? Like, what is that? What is the feeling that like brings you back to that every time?
Honestly, it's like when you step in that cage or in that ring, it's a rush that like no drug could give you. It's like something different every time too. I just love it. I just have love for Muay Thai. I've got great teammates that always keep me focused and wanting to keep training. It's like something that I never experienced before I started.
Did you have a big community in your like social environment beforehand, or was that something that like really grew afterwards?
I have a lot of close friends that they support me through thick and thin. Even when I lose, they're always like, "Yo, you did great. You know, we thought you won that one." And those like that definitely helps. But my circle has definitely grown since I started training. I mean, some of the guys that I train with, like it's bigger than just being teammates. Like they're my family at this point. I love those guys.
Yeah, it's crazy how like the whole combat sports environment, and like some people would put it like hurting each other brings you closer together.
It's such a weird sort of relationship, and when you try to tell people that don't train combat sports about it, they're like, but they punch you in the face, and it's like, yeah, I couldn't see it any other way. I've made friends that I never would have even talked to had we not had this like same connection of loving fighting.
Jeremy, you've done a cage fight or two. How do you feel the same way?
One. We're not getting those comments started. Okay, we're in one. Okay, but I will say I was literally about to interject in and say what you.
I got none on the record. So like both.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Whatever site thing. I don't know jiu-jitsu slang, but whatever. You be doing the grapple stuff, okay? But I will say, I think what people misunderstand about that with the sparring and everything is like, I'm trusting you with my body. Like, no homo. But we're coming in and saying, hey, like, I'm going to punch you and you're going to punch me, and we're going to learn how to hurt another human being and defend ourselves against another human being, but we're going to do that safely. So, like, you can't do that and not earn respect for somebody. Like, if this is not how it works. And I'm sure you've seen it too, even with opponents. You know, you step in with somebody, and after, even if you had beef beforehand, you guys go in and slug it out for 5-10 minutes. yeah, you guys are down to go grab something at the refreshment stand afterward and chill a little bit, like so. There's nothing like violence and bonding over violence.
Yeah, especially with the opponents. After my last fight, with the busted nose, the blood all over me, and now afterwards we were just chopping it up like friends. It's such a strange connection if you really think about it, but it's all love at the end of the day. It's crazy.
It almost feels like it's a primal connection between humans. Like I always go back to that, but like I mean, like it's got to be, because like how else do you explain like being comfortable being that physical with another human, and then afterwards being best friends with them?
Yeah,
And like it happens so frequently that it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure like there's got to be something to that, right? Like it's just about bringing up your fellow man and building everybody up, and like building other people and yourself to be the best that you can be. And the only way that you can do that is through conflict. So when you find somebody who is able to like go through that pressure and put themselves in that situation, anybody who steps in and goes, oh, okay, yeah, well, let's punch each other in the face for absolutely no money, and like just for the clicks and the glory and to see if we can do it, like, and then next thing you know, you got people going pro and making careers out of it. But yeah, there's something special about that for sure. So Max, I mean, out of all of the fights you've had so far, what moment is there, a moment or a fight or something specific that stands out to you?
Well, honestly, my record is not the best. I got to get this whole winning thing down, but my first win was, so I still think about it to this day, even though it was last summer. That was such like a monumental moment for me. Like I lost my first two fights, and then to come back and just keep pushing and see my hard work really pay off, that felt really good. But it, like, I don't know, it's hard to put into words the feelings that this sport gives me. I feel like every moment that I spend fighting, I cherish it. I love every second of it.
All right, so here's a question for you then. Which of your losses did you learn the most from?
Definitely, I think it was definitely my first fight. I really wanted to get in the cage and get used to it, because I knew that I was going to be really nervous going into that first one. And I thought the more experience I had in there, the easier it's going to be. So I wanted to get my first one down. And it was I learned so much from that fight, because I realized I just did not work. I did not put the hours in for that first fight. I knew my cardio could have used a lot of work. My strength and conditioning could have used a lot of work. There was a lot of flaws, and I did not feel like I was as prepared as I should have been. But now I really know I've gotten down the things that I have to look at before going into the cage. I really analyze a lot better now. I've been at the lows, so now I can recognize what's going to bring me up to the highs.
I actually want to echo this thought here. Brian Reith here on YouTube says Max's last fight was badass. To come back after 2 rounds and kick ass in the last round shows the level he has brought to himself. I was actually trying to find his fights here on YouTube. unfortunately, I broke contact with Elite Fighting, so I don't have access to their videos right now. But no, you had a phenomenal fight at the last event. I was trying
Thank
to
you. I
remember.
appreciate that.
There was a few standout fights, and I can't remember if it was your fight or someone else's, but I remember there was a fight where like the people off to the side, everyone was like, "Why the fuck didn't he win that fight?" And I'm feeling like it was you, because like it was a fan favorite. It was someone who has been there like every single event. I feel like it was you. I just like but no, like you like I want to pull it up because like I feel like there was a huge comeback, and like I remember shouting. I remember screaming at the top. I don't know if you could hear me. I was screaming at the top of my lungs from the side of the ring, to the point where I was waiting for Kilkenny to come over and be like, "You gotta stop, bro." We got Reith versus Romero.
Oh, that was my first one.
It's 18. That's 18 seconds. Do we dare play it?
Yeah, do it.
I love it. I love the energy. I'm learning how to use a Mac, everyone.
It's great. Sweet.
Yeah. Shame we had to go through what we went through in the first fight to get to this point, but here we are.
No feel now.
So we got Max in blue, obviously, here.
Just gonna
Can
fire.
I watch that?
Reith, man, he don't care.
Oh, was it only a clip?
We're just gonna fire.
What are you doing,
now.
Don?
We're not getting any.
Get your shit together. What's going on with your
Here we
YouTube?
are.
No feel now.
I don't want to get you in
We're
trouble,
not
Max.
getting any reads. We're just gonna fire away.
Max is Reith, man, he don't care.
Yeah?
Beautiful sweep.
I wanna
Yeah,
find you
my
more
first
fights.
one, not my best moments.
I want to show your last fight because it was really good. I feel like I'm doing you dirty here, man. Where is it? Yeah, I know they posted it somewhere too. I'll find it eventually. Give me a second. Jeremy, distract.
Oh, you want me to distract? Hold up.
Do that magic trick you do.
Live? Oh, different magic trick. Okay. I was supposed to be like, wait a second.
The one with the ping pong balls.
Nah, we gotta save that one for the paid subscribers. Okay. So, Max, you said earlier that you wanted to specify that you're a Muay Thai fighter and not a kickboxer. For those who are new to the sport or who are not familiar with the sport, can you explain the difference between the two as to why that matters so much to you?
Yeah. Well, it's easier to compare like at professional level because there's more differences. Like the level I'm at, it's definitely more similar to kickboxing. A main difference is the clinch time. Like in kickboxing, they don't allow you to really like clinch up and get those catches and sweeps and stuff like that. And also a big one is the elbows. I haven't been able to throw elbows in my career because I didn't think I was ready for it. Now I'm very excited to, but at the professional level, the differences are a lot more like not black and white, but you can tell what's a Muay Thai fight compared to a kickboxing fight with the elbows and the clinch time, stuff like that.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Yeah, so the main thing being the clinch work and the ability to grapple in terms of the second that the striking ends in kickboxing. The second anybody grabs one another, they just kind of immediately break it up. So it adds
Yeah.
that little different element to the game. So what made you? I know you said you went to your first event. Did you go to a kickboxing event first, or was it an MMA event that had like a mix?
It was like that I watched.
Yeah, you said you went. There was a flyer that got posted on the table.
Yeah, it was a Muay Thai event.
Muay Thai.
And-
Okay. All right. See, that was one of the things I was curious about. Was you talked about how you were nervous to even step into the ring or anything like that. So I was curious why you would jump straight into the striking over a lot of people. If they're going to ease way into a combat sport, they're going to go try to wrestle or the more common routes to do jiu-jitsu or something like that. But you jump straight to the most violent stand-up that you can do.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, go on.
A big part for me was I had kind of always like taken an interest in boxing when I was younger. Like my grandfather boxed, and he would always tell me these stories about how he was knocking people out, bare knuckle boxing and stuff like that. And I've never been a big guy. I always thought like I could throw some hands. I always thought to myself, yeah, if I ever got into a street fight, I could probably punch somebody in the chin, knock them out. I know I was obviously illusioned by watching UFC highlights, but a big thing for me was the kicking. I liked the thought of being able to kick somebody in the head. That was a big component for me.
Okay.
What are the chances of us seeing you get a kick knockout in the coming year?
Hopefully it is high. I thought that with the lack of headgear that it was going to happen in my last fight, but I do not think I even threw a kick above his chest in my last fight. I was like, I'm just going to hit his legs and his body, and that was kind of my game plan. I should have gone to the head with a kick, but you live and learn. I can get my foot up there though.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Looking back on that last fight, what do you think is the biggest thing you would have done differently to maybe try to pull through that win? Because I think a lot of people would agree that it was on that edge. We had you have a fan here who's saying that you won that fight. There's definitely that boundary, I think, that can tilt the tides of a fight, even late in that fight. What do you think you could have done differently?
At the beginning of when I was waiting in the locker room, I was super confident going in. The second I stepped in that cage, I started second guessing myself. I'm like, what am I gonna throw? And then the bell rings. I go in. Had not a very good first round. Got my nose busted. That was bleeding all over the place. But if I could do it again, I would really not second guess what I was gonna do. I would have gone in there practicing what I had, or doing what I had practiced for the past years. I would have really dialed in, used my head movement more, gotten off, thrown more, do stuff like that to also, not get my nose busted. That would have been a big player.
Even in jiu-jitsu, we kind of experience. I personally experience the same thing. Is like that brain fog right when you walk onto the mats. Everything you worked for just kind of slowly just drifts away. It's like, where's it going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that gotten easier for you as you progressed your fights? Have you seen a significant change in the amount of nerves that you've experienced, or do you think you're just better at handling it?
I think until my third fight, the one that I won, I was definitely nervous going in, but I think I handled myself well. I was just like thinking, I was like, wait, why am I nervous? If I just hit him more than he hits me, I'm going to win. And then going into my last one, I thought I barely had any nerves. Like, I woke up, I was dialed, I was ready all day. I was so confident. I was like, I'm going to take it to him. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to stunt. And then second that bell rung, I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? But it's all an experience thing. Every time I'm learning something, I'm always trying to get better. It's all about mindset for me.
What do you do to get in the right mindset before a fight? Do you have any like pre-fight rituals?
I don't have many like rituals that I do, but it takes me like about like 2 weeks to really like dial in. Like when my fights get announced, that's when I put like all my effort into fighting. But those like last couple weeks, I really like hone everything in. I start meditating, and I know Daniel Cormier said something like it's called going to like the dark place. I really like tone everything in, and I think to myself like I want to hurt this person. Like that's kind of my mindset.
Is there anything in particular that you like kind of bring to mind that like brings you to that place, or is it just a more generic general thought?
It's more a general thought, but actually with this last fight I actually had like a couple months before I'd lost my cousin in a motorcycle accident, so I really was channeling the anger from that. I really wanted to perform at my highest level, and that really helped me get there.
I'm really sorry to hear about that. It's one of those rough things to kind of be able to process, especially before a fight. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you think it fueled? Now, was that something that fueled you into your third fight, or was that one of the other ones?
It was my fourth fight that really fueled me.
Okay, yeah, hell, for sure. I definitely see that kind of coming through there. Mm-hmm. Definitely at the end there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you where do you see yourself fighting next? Are you going to stay with Elite? Are you looking at other promotions? Do you have any fighters in mind that you are eyeing, or?
I don't really have anybody in particular right now. I'm just trying to expand my resume. I'll just kind of fight whoever wants to fight. That's all I'm worried about. I would love to get a couple more wins under my belt and then eventually fight for a title, but I gotta just keep grinding.
Oh, that's respectable. I mean, like, definitely. I mean, having those wins definitely helps. Figuring out your game plan and figuring out your fighting style before you move up and move on to the other things. So there's no fighters in the area or anything. Anyone that you want to kind of throw hands with and test your mettle with? No one at all.
Nobody in particular. Anybody that wants it, they can come get it.
Why does no one ever want to call out anyone? Call out someone for me. Give me Jeremy. Call out Jordan.
No, I'm retired. I'm the camera guy now. Unfortunately, it's okay.
All right. How do we feel about some trivia? Oh, Icy Fades asks, when's the next fight?
I don't know yet. I don't know. Soon, hopefully. I'm hoping to get back in there soon, but who knows?
I do have some trivia, but beforehand, I'm gonna ask you something because I'm assuming maybe someone in the viewership or maybe someone in the chat or maybe you can enlighten me. I just looked at Elite. I was trying to find your fight from the last event. Couldn't find it. Is Elite owned by Warrior Cup now? Did they sell?
I'm
on
not
Warrior
sure.
website.
I did see that was how they were streaming the pay-per-view last time, but I'm not entirely sure how it's if they like sold or not. I think Don is still running everything. But I'm not sure.
Priya's running everything, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh.
sorry, inside joke.
Get your shade under control, sir. I'm the only one allowed to cause random internet.
Move on to trivia before I get us in trouble.
Yeah, trivia, boy. Yeah, let's get some trivia, okay, before people start asking other questions. Yeah.
Jeremy, you get to do trivia today.
Wait, whoa. I didn't agree to that part. I said do trivia. I didn't say I was doing trivia. That was a totally separate disappears off the screen. I guess when he's the admin and when he's both the host and the producer, I don't get a choice. I'm just
full rank.
So Max, are you ready for us to question you? So this is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time you lose life points. Okay. Muay Thai is the national sport of which country? Japan, Thailand, or Taiwan?
I'm gonna go with B, Thailand.
Thailand? Are you absolutely 100% positive about that?
100%.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see. John, is he right? There we go. You didn't have to make the whole. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Ty Lucas, you're right. You're 1-3 so far. Okay. Number 2. What is the minimum time for a sanctioned adult kickboxing match? 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes?
I am gonna say. I'm gonna say B again. 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. B, 2 minutes. I'm confused. John came up with these for the record, so I'm also curious. Okay. All right. It's 2 minutes. Cool. So you're playing with fire now. Okay. So if you get the next question right, you're guaranteed to win in your next fight. That's the JMA. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Pressure's on.
Let's go for it. Is he going 3 for 3?
I made it even more fun. I added 2 more quizzes to the challenge as well, just for the hell of it.
Wait. Is he got 1 more question coming or 6? Because that was confusing. In Kickboxer, the 1989 movie, who played the Muay Thai trained fighter avenging his brother? Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, or Michael J. White?
I am gonna go with A, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I said it so terribly. I'm happy you said it right. But yes, sir. Okay, Claude Van Damme. Let's go. What's up, John? Did he get it right? I think he got it right. All right. So you're 3 for 3. I mean, yeah. Oh. It's okay. It's not gonna stop. Okay. Which UFC fighter held the belt the longest? Henry Cejudo, John Jones, or Anderson Silva?
I think it is C, Anderson Silva.
Okay, John, what's up? What's up?
All right, I'll skip it forward.
Yeah. So now, hold up now. Yeah, he's doing
4.
4 for 4. Guys, what are we doing here? I think we just hit a JMA record.
Woo. Holy crap. All right. We're going to send you something. I haven't done this for a minute, but we're going to send you something because first of all, you're an awesome supporter, and second of all, that was fucking phenomenal. So You wouldn't. I don't know what it is yet, but we're gonna send you something from the store.
Sweet. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Listen, it's been phenomenal having you here. We appreciate you having fun with our little quiz here. We put you on the spot. We've had a really enjoyable time watching your career, and we look forward to seeing where you go in the future. Do you have any like sponsors, anyone who's been a big supporter, anyone you want to plug, and then obviously plug yourself, get the social medias out, get your name out there, get some fans growing. Where can people find you, and who are we plugging?
You can find me on Instagram, max.reith on Insta. Hit me up. I'm always around. I love to talk to people. But Super T Muay Thai on Instagram, Logan San Maria, Terrence Kite, Devin Senecal, Christian Alvarez. All those guys are amazing. Shout out to all those guys. They've changed my life. Thank you guys so much for having me on the podcast. It was awesome talking with you guys.
Absolutely, man. It's been a blessing having you. Again, all it's been, the honor is all ours. Again, watching your career has been a huge honor, and we look forward to seeing where you go. All right, guys. Without further ado, this has been the JMA Podcast, Episode 2, Season 3. Make sure you go swing over to the JMA store. We do all our live streams for local communities for free. We support the community where we can. We are financially broke. Right now, your support means more than anything. So, guys, if you have a moment, go check out the website. I'm not asking you to go buy anything from the store, but I am absolutely asking you go check out the website, sign up for the email, go check out our social media, engage with the page, the likes, the comments, the shares, the engagement. It goes further than you guys know, and we can't do this without you. And we're just here to support the fans at this, not the fans, the fighters at this point. Like this started as a whole thing, like with J. Murray Athletics being about like my own athletic adventures, and it turned into a way for me to support other athletes and build them up. And we can't do that without the support of fans and viewers like yourself. So, guys, thank you again. Stay blessed. This has been the JMA Podcast. Peace.